Hello, and welcome to the Embrace the Mud podcast. Today, we are going to be talking about a foundational aspect of thriving relationships, communication. Are you truly a good communicator? We are about to find out, so let's dive in. You are listening to the Embrace the Mud podcast, where we discuss all things related to healthy, joyful, and life-giving relationships. Why focus on relationships? Because the quality of our intimate partnerships and close connections influences our health, happiness, and longevity more than anything else in our lives. Relationships matter a lot. So together, let's jump into the mud, aka our messy relationships, pull some weeds, plant some seeds, and create an enriching environment where strong relationships can take root. I am your grateful host, Dara Posner. I am a relational disaster working toward relational mastery. I am also a positive psychology coach, a relational mindset coach, a blogger, and now a podcaster. Thank you for tuning into this episode of the Embrace the Mud podcast, where we discuss all things related to healthy, joyful, life-giving relationships. If you are a fan of this podcast, please subscribe, follow, like, review, and share. Your engagement in this way is crucial to the success of the podcast, and I appreciate you taking just a few seconds to support my mission, which is to help people like you flourish in life and love. We all know that communication is the lifeblood of relationships. It's not just about talking, it's about connecting. And we connect through communication because when we communicate well, we're building trust, understanding, and intimacy. So what does good communication actually look like? It requires emotional intelligence, empathy, and active listening. These are the pillars of effective communication. You need to be aware of your emotions and know how to communicate them. You need to be able to understand your partner's perspective and genuinely listen without judgment. These are the keys to fostering a healthy connection. So reflect with me. How well do you express your feelings? Are you able to do so without criticizing, blaming, shaming, or judging your partner? Are you an active listener? Do you listen to understand? And can you validate your partner's emotions? Asking yourself these questions can be eye-opening. And it's time to uncover where you're strong and where you communicate well, and also to identify areas for improvement. Don't worry if you have discovered some areas that you need to work on. Mastering communication is an ongoing journey. It's never going to be perfect. But you need to start by practicing self-awareness. And the very starting point is how you talk to yourself, because this influences how you talk to other people. So beginning with cultivating a positive inner dialogue is a wonderful way to begin the journey of becoming a master communicator. Yeah, it's true that how you speak to yourself really, really matters. If your inner dialogue is harsh and critical, it will reflect in your external communications. So practice self-compassion and watch how it transforms the way you interact with your loved ones. So in summary, remember that good communication is the heartbeat of a thriving relationship, and assess where you stand, embrace areas for growth, and commit to becoming a master communicator. Remember that the way that you talk to yourself sets the tone for how you communicate with the people that you love. That wraps up things for us here today on the Embrace the Mud podcast. And look, if you know that you struggle to communicate your feelings and needs masterfully in your relationship, I created the No More Unmet Needs workbook to help you, first of all, get in touch with what it is that you're feeling and needing. And I offer you a simple template for being able to communicate your needs and feelings to your partner in a way that is masterful and invites them to want to respond to you, to hear you, and to meet your needs. So head over to mudcoaching.com to get your copy today. And I have a special discount code for podcast listeners only, and that is Good Love, all one word, GOODLOVE. That will give you 10% off. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you found this episode valuable, don't forget to subscribe, share, and connect with me on Instagram. My handle is @EmbraceTheMud. And also, of course, please sign up for my newsletter, Questions for the Soul. If you like to journal, this is for you. I send out a weekly journal prompt to help guide you inward and identify the things that you deeply desire, need, and value. I'll be back here very soon with another episode for you. Until then, please remember, you are wired for love and connection. You are capable of love and connection. You are worthy of love and connection. I'll see you soon.